All real men must be feminists. You may not agree with that statement, but let me explain why.
Let's unpack this nonsense.
Anyone who calls themselves a feminist while hating on men is not a real feminist.
This is called tone policing. Women don't wake up hating on men for funsies. First of all, we can't even hate men the way men hate us. Our anger is a response to the very real misogyny we have been facing for almost every single day of our lives. Instead of asking why women feel this way, he is saying that feeling this way makes you not a feminist. He also replied to a comment and used this term. The way I know someone is an incel when they use the term pseudo-feminism, it is not a real thing, and you are just telling women to shut the fuck up about their oppression. The reality is men hate women. They are socialized to do so. That's why the word misogyny exists.
Anyone who misuses the gender laws for abusing men is not a real feminist.
Let's talk about this misusing gender laws narrative. Statistically, men are more likely to abuse these laws against other men. False accusations are rare, but men love bringing them up to derail conversations about actual gender-based violence. Also, men are more likely to get raped by other men than be falsely accused by a woman. Did you notice how he conveniently used the word anyone when he really wanted to say women?
Feminism is not against men. Feminism is against patriarchy.
I do agree. Feminism is against patriarchy and men who uphold it. Men are socialized to protect patriarchy. That's why we are in the middle of an incel epidemic.
Patriarchy as a social system hampers both men and women. It sets a certain gender role and expectation for men and women alike. For example, men are supposed to subjugate their emotions, women are supposed to be expressive and caregivers. Men are supposed to be breadwinners, women are supposed to stay in the home, cook and clean.
I just love it when they talk about gender roles, like it's so unfair for men to be breadwinners and men are not allowed to express their emotions. You guys are not the real victims here. As if men are not out here beating up women for losing their temper. As if men are not the ones raping women literally for getting rejected. The bar for men has always been extremely low under patriarchy, and the bar for women has always been high. And it only got higher after the feminist revolution. Feminism was born for us women to gain our rights back. Somehow it got turned into this she can have it all bullshit. Now women are expected to be caregivers and cook and clean and be breadwinners and birth children and raise them, and she doesn't even get to give her name to the children she birthed.
Now this hampers both the genders because if one individual does not match up to their gender expectations, they are made to be ostracized from the society and they end up dying by suicide.
One case and suddenly everyone wants to talk about the male suicide rates. Where was this energy when women were dying by suicide because of spousal abuse? In-laws abuse, dowry deaths, domestic violence? No? They literally made an instructional ad in the 90s on how to extinguish fire if you come across a woman who is burning alive because she didn't pay enough dowry.
It's very important to read feminist literature to understand what feminism is about.
This is my issue with men who call themselves feminists. You can't just read feminist literature and then start calling yourself a feminist. You actually have to do the inner work of dismantling your own internalized misogyny, which you clearly haven't done. This applies to everyone who wants to be a feminist, but especially men, because it is men who have oppressed us for centuries. I also don't think men should call themselves a feminist. They can only be allies and not part of the community, but that's a whole another video. Because you guys love to say, men built the world, men built everything you own. You want to take credit for things you didn't do. But when it comes to taking accountability for the injustices men have caused for centuries and accepting the part you play in upholding patriarchy every single day against women, suddenly it's not all men. Believe it or not, man, you do have to take accountability for the destruction your gender caused, because the world we live in today is still built on that foundation.
And lastly, feminism has to be intersectional. It needs to take all gender, all races, all religion, and all castes under it.
Okay, a man should not dictate what feminism has to be about. Intersectional feminism was born to include all women. Dalit women, black women, women of all races, disabled women, working class women, trans women, not to accommodate men and their egos. Feminism is first and foremost for women. It exists to fight the rights that your gender denied us for centuries.
Feminist recommendations in the caption below. I hope you read and make yourself more aware.
You don't get to reshape feminism in your image, and you don't get a seat at this table anymore. I hope you make yourself more aware of that. Okay, part 2, because I have more things to say about this guy. So watch this clip.
Women are the biggest threat to feminism. Hear me out. Whenever a man talks about feminism or women issues, a lot of other men start calling him a simp or start saying that he's talking about women issues only to gain attention from other women. This assumption that a man...
I shared it on my story, so that is the only little clip I have. But as you can see, a lot is revealed in just 15 seconds. Women are the biggest threat to feminism, question mark. You are shifting all the blame on women because some dudes calls you a simp once. That's it. That's all it took to hurt your ego. This is why I say men are so fucking weak. You know how many nasty, violent things men say to me online on a regular basis? You know what I do with that? Nothing. I move on with my fucking life. Pathetic loser behavior. He also made a video on International Women's Day and said something along the lines of, there is no point in celebrating International Women's Day if your feminism does not include everybody. He took down that video as well. But I absolutely hate it when someone acts like this in the community, especially if it's a man. My beliefs lean more towards radical feminism, but I would never go up to anyone and say my version of feminism is the best one and everyone should follow this version and this version only. That's ridiculous. That's stupid. And he keeps talking about intersectional feminism, so let me educate him a little bit. The actual term intersectionality was coined by Kimberly Crenshaw in 1989. I hope I pronounced her name correctly. She is a black feminist legal scholar in the US who noticed that black women were being excluded from both feminist spaces that centered white women and anti-racist movements that centered black men. It was always meant to center the experiences of marginalized women, not to include men. Like, what are men intersecting with? Patriarchy, oppression, audacity. This is why I think men should not be part of the community. They should just be allies. Here's what real allyship looks like. These men fought for women, especially marginalized women, without taking the center stage. The way he keeps saying, like, feminism has to be intersectional, who is going to tell him that there's not just one kind of feminism? Different kinds of feminism exist is because people have different lived experiences and life struggles. That doesn't necessarily mean that one is better than the other. It just means that different schools of thoughts can exist together and they all share a similar goal, which is to dismantle patriarchy. Men have never faced the same kind of discrimination that women face. They will never know what it's like to be at the receiving end of violence just because you were born a female. They still uphold patriarchy even if they call themselves a feminist and they do not do the work of dismantling their own misogyny. That's why they end up saying stupid shit like women are the biggest threat to feminism.